Laura Love.
How far down the rabbit hole of your existence do you want to go? Are you always running out of time? Do you feel like you're spiraling away from your true potential? Without the time to realize we are all made of an incredible energy and power, and billions of atoms that with just one we can blow up an entire country? But we are told his name was Adam. Could we be on the eve of a new dawn in consciousness?
The Sanskrit language began with sounds that correlated with the vibrational energy of the objects that they looked at. The heart is the first organ in the body that is formed in the fetus, and then followed by the tongue. Could there be a correlation between language and energy?
The tool of the English language has ironically cast a spell on us to keep us trapped in our left brain, which is rational, logical, finite, and limited.
The Knights Templar were possibly stonemasons, forced to spend endless hours carving ornate, intricate designs out of ancient concrete. The Knights Templar in the 1100s studied the ancient Kabbalah and witchcraft in King Solomon's temple. Endorsed by the Vatican and not loved by the Jews, the Templar were forced to move to Scotland, where they helped Robert the Bruce gain control of their country. After William Wallace gave the Scottish hope of a new country, the Knights Templar came in and helped finish the English off at the Battle of Bannockburn. Equipped with their knowledge of sacred geometry learnt from the Vatican, and the new ideas to manipulate using the media, the labouring stonemasons were now free, providing nobody finds out their secret.
Under a new name, the Freemasons secretly infiltrated the British monarchy, and with their knowledge of sacred geometry found in nature's perfection, they duplicated this all over a piece of paper, none else than the almighty dollar, which to this day enslaves us. They used the knowledge and power of magic to control the masses, manipulating our once pure, sacred language and our folklore, or way of life that was deeply connected to the magical, into a spell of political laws to control and dominate us. Our innate attraction to sacred geometry gives power to institutions, people, and places which use and display them, such as universities, parliaments, and people who become celebrities because they match these divine proportions, casting a spell on us with their Hollywood wands. Money is a form of energy, and when we throw this at institutions, they expand.
Traditional human communities would choose a leader based on their proven intuitive spiritual wisdom and abilities. Now we have to choose between one of two political puppets foisted upon us. It matters very little who we choose, as the institutions they stand for enslave us either way.
So why are we kept suppressed and caught in the consumer debt trap, away from our natural selves? Are they afraid of our power? It's no coincidence that shortly after the Freemasons gained control of the British monarchy, that the Witchcraft Act of 1736 saw many magical good people burnt at the stake, and continual and intentional mass book burnings of energetic and spiritual literature, which empowered the people. The deliberate burning down of the Alexandria Library is a testament to how the people in control want to keep us away from this knowledge.
Have you ever wondered why the addictive substances such as sugar, alcohol, and tobacco are made legal? Because of taxes, right? Or could it be that the earth naturally grows shamanistic, psychoactive plants to communicate with us? So why are more and more naturally occurring plants becoming illegal? Could it be that there's too much money, power, and ultimate control to be gained by keeping us locked in the left brain?
Religion was once the opiate of the masses, but since the beginning of the printing press, the media has become the new control mechanism. Every time we turn on the TV, read a magazine, or view a billboard, we are being controlled by the Freemasons. Even good old all-American Uncle Sam's head was adorned with a witchcraft pentacle, commanding our power.
The media have convinced humans by striking fear into our hearts, to hate and kill each other in the millions, as we saw in World War I and World War II, and even in the Middle East, which is happening right now.
It's no coincidence that Prescott Bush funded Adolf Hitler's war efforts as head of the Union Bank. He knows from experience that going to war brings in the big bucks. They have no regard for the innocent, unknowing followers who are sacrificed in the agenda.
It's time to wake up to our true potential. If we leave it too late, more extreme measures will be taken, and already are. Chemtrails and HAARP facilities are the future control mechanism. It's rumoured this HAARP facility caused Hurricane Katrina. There's no coincidence that the X-band radar was shipped out of the Gulf of Mexico 2 days later and parked next to the HAARP facility in Alaska. The devastation of New Orleans was a distraction while they carried out this master plan. Chemtrails are found to contain barium, which the X-band radar can track anywhere on the planet, so there's no way you can hide. The dominant power is using more advanced methods of control.
Many influential people have used their position of influence to empower us, but have been forced out due to suspicious deaths or constant media barrages. Let's stop getting caught into the ego trap and move forward together. Let your spirit guide you to a higher place. Rid the poisons holding you back from your life, and open your mind to the endless possibilities. After all, Einstein himself knew that imagination is more important than knowledge. Once we start connecting to parts of ourselves that have laid dormant for so long, we may start to see energies beyond our limiting spectrum, an end to disease and all the barriers that hold us back. Opening our psychic ability may increase our own energy levels, and we can use magic to create and attract awesome and amazing things into our lives. Let's learn from our children who have come pure, straight from source. Their psychic eyes are open before we siphon out their spirits because of our Freemason conditioning. Look to our ancient ancestors, the ones who have gone before us, the spiritual cultures who are deeply connected to the rhythms of the universe, the one song. The Gypsies, Mayans, Aboriginals, Indians, and African tribes. When's the last time you connected to nature, watched a sunrise or a sunset, danced in the rain, celebrated a full moon, or even kept a dream journal?
Play sports instead of living vicariously through others.
Help each other, connect, use your voice in loving communication, and follow your heart instead of your head. If you take the H from heart and put it on the end of the word, you get earth. The word art connects the two, which is a right brain function, and this imaginative, expressive medium is how we connect to the earth. Smile at each other, meditate, breathe deeply, try yoga, believe and imagine. When we are awake, we only use a fraction of our brain, but when we dream, we use almost its full capacity. There's a new energy wave coming as we transcend into the new age of Aquarius. Let's activate our true potential and truly see what dreams may come.
What a wonderful